Hey guys, what's up? Strong Julia back with another video, and today I'm going to be drawing the BSC in my style, Babysitter's Club, then for the new show on Netflix, which is great by the way. You should go watch it if you haven't already. And yeah, so that's basically what we're going to be doing today. If you haven't noticed already, which you probably haven't, in my bio, I changed my bio. I changed my upload schedule to not 2 times a week, but once a week. Because instead of pouring my heart and soul into a video all day and only doing that for the entire day, I decided I want to do little bits of it every week. Like every part of the week, I'll do little parts of the drawing. Now, this is probably one of the hardest drawings I've ever done. Which is not really an exaggeration. This is probably the hardest drawing I've ever done, which I guess is kind of understandable. But it's really hard because it's people interacting. The majority of people, a lot of people say that characters interacting are some of the hardest things to draw, and I definitely agree with them. This was very hard. I spent like 3 hours on this. And yeah, it was very, very, very annoying because, you know, the characters were looking too short or too tall or not how they're supposed to look, and everything was just so confusing and blah, 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 blah. So, also, another thing I had to do is I had to do the coloring, like the flat colors, and the liner on the same day, which I spent like an hour and a half. So the majority of my time was spent like in one day, because on Monday I forgot to work on the video because actually I have some family visiting from out of town. Don't worry, they all got tested before they came. But some of my family was visiting from out of town, so I was really busy with them, so I didn't really get to work on my video on Monday. That's why I decided I wanted to change my upload schedule. Also, school is starting in like the next month, online school, but my school is starting, so I don't want to have to, work super, super hard during school. Also, I think it'll be harder this year to do online school than it was at the end of the year. I think they'll have more like better kind of like class, like more class, not the type of class that you finish before lunchtime, which that I finished before lunchtime because that's what happened last time we did online school, which is okay. I liked having time. I just wanted to be able to I just wanted to have actual school. And actually this year my mom is making me not just do online school from my bed. She's going to make me get up to a desk and sit in a chair. I know, crazy, right? Because before I would just do it from my bed because it was so easy. And also if you make your bed, it's basically like sitting on a desk. But my mom doesn't recognize that, so that's her loss. Things have been kind of weird. Things have been kind of weird in the past couple days or so because, people have been visiting, people have moved here again. Like my sister, she goes all over the place. She goes to like her apartment, and then she goes to our house, and then her apartment, and our house, and blah, 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 blah. It's very confusing where she is all the time. But now since she graduated college and she has like a full-time job, she just does her work online. I really like the perspective of this shoe that I was drawing. I think it turned out really well, like the slightly upturned shoe. I think it looked very realistic. So that's, I've also been taking a couple Skillshare classes, and just earlier today, I was doing a class on designing rooms because I'm working on my comic. So right now I'm designing a dorm room for my comic. I'm just working on like planning on my comic, you know, finalizing all the character designs, doing all the backgrounds and everything, and you know, that kind of stuff. And now I'm drawing Marianne. I should probably actually talk about what I'm drawing and not just talk about other stuff. But basically, my favorite character from the Babysitter's Club my favorite character is probably maybe Marianne, maybe Dawn. I also like Christy. Basically just anyone besides Stacy, I love. It's not that I don't like the actress who played her or anything. I just think she's a really annoying character. She's just an annoying character no matter what version of the series you're reading. Whether it be the graphic novels, the comic books, she's just like the most annoying character, I think. And, you know, you want to scream at her the entire episode of Boy Crazy Stacy, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to. Because she's just so... blah, 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 blah. And Dawn is like, you know how her family's like spiritual and whatever. Ooh, but if you've seen The Good Place, then you'll understand this. But basically, you know Marianne's dad, I can't see her as anyone else than the Demon King. Like he has just so much Demon King essence, you know? Maybe that's a bit rude. But it's how he plays each character. He doesn't make a different character. He just makes the demon character. That's why he can only play very specific characters. Like very strict characters. Like Marianne's dad. But I feel like, you know how they try to keep like portraying Marianne's dad as like super strict? He's not that strict. If he was super strict, what I didn't understand the entire time is why didn't Marianne just call him? Like, all those times that she was late, she could have just called him and it would be fine. Literally would have taken 5 seconds. She could have even texted him. And those are my frustrations with how Marianne is written, because she's supposed to be, like, kind of smart and, you know stuff. And, you know, but she's just so, like, just call your dad. It's not that hard. Sorry, I'm kind of being a bit mean right now, but I don't even really care. I'm just so mad at you, Marianne. But basically now I'm just putting in some flat colors. Claudia's outfit in this is, let me just say, not one of my faves. Don't like it very much, but I had to draw it. Also, I don't like it because I had to draw it. Because I'm too lazy to draw every intricate square and all the designs in it. So I just did squares and I didn't do any designs on it because I am lazy. And also, I had already spent like 2 hours on this thing that day, so I was really tired. I just wanted to stop. I also got a nice commission from my uncle's friend who is doing a hot sauce company, so I designed her logo for her, and that was fun. She actually hasn't emailed me back on if that she wants to keep the design or not that I did, though. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm very tired. Yeah, because I was jumping on a trampoline all morning, so that makes me tired. But I'm also very happy because my sister got me Starbucks, so I got a caramel macchiato. But the problem was I didn't mix it up. So what happened by the end is I just had coffee, and there wasn't much milk, and there wasn't much sugar, milk and sugar are my favorite parts of coffee. So it wasn't really that good. But in the first couple parts it was good because I drank all the good stuff, the milky part and the caramelly part before I drank all that first, and I was like, wait, this tastes a bit different, because it was like bitter, and I probably should have only gotten one shot of espresso, but you guys don't care about my personal life, you just want to see the drawing. Maybe you don't even want to see the drawing, and maybe you're just forcing yourself to watch this so that I don't get 0 views. Which in that case, thank you so much for helping me. And this is when I attempted to do the background, but I just gave up on this attempt. See, and now I deleted the background, and I'm going on to add, more complex colors and shading, which this was probably the easiest day, I think, because I didn't have to worry about actually drawing the people anymore. All I had to worry about was just colors and shading, which are, to me, some of the easiest parts. Coloring and shading is the easiest part because you don't have to worry about anatomy or anything. You just have to draw shadows where the shadows are, and pick some nice colors, and there, you're all set. Now I started adding some shadows, and this part is kind of boring. Yeah. But overall, I really like the Babysitters Club show. I think it's a very good show. I like it. If I didn't already say that, which I already did say that. I know this video is a bit longer, but that's just because I spent 3 hours on this piece. And it already is sped up way more than it should be. I was thinking of maybe doing, two of the characters, and then I'll do the 3 others the next week. But I was like, they just won't look complete without each other. So I ended up just drawing all of them, which came back to bite me in the end. But everything was fine. Sorry, I'm being a bit lazy today. I'm kind of tired. Which is like the opposite effect of what coffee should do. But actually, a lot of times when I drink coffee, it makes me tired, even though I do get decaf though, so that might be part of it. I don't really know. And we're almost done. Just need to, do the background and stuff. We're almost done with the video. And I'm actually working on creating a Patreon right now, so after that you can go support me if you want, get free commissions. Well, not free, but included. But anyways, I'm just finishing up the background, like adding the background, which is also kind of what I mean. And yeah, and now we're done. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you have a great day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and go to get commissions and prints and Redbubble. And yeah, bye.